Hey y'all, happy Thursday. Today is July 9th, I believe. My watch is dead, but had no idea. Which I'm glad I just checked that because I'm about to go to the gym and I'm gonna need my watch to catch all of that. But before I go to the gym, this is part 2 of Busted to Baddie. So I talked about in my last video the fact that I have PCOS, and then PCOS causes me to have hirsutism, which is basically hair on my chin because of my testosterone levels, and my hormone levels are out of whack due to excuse me, my PCOS. And I told y'all that I may or may not show y'all waxing me in my chin. Waxing me, Lord, get it together. It's been a long day, y'all. Give me some grace. But I may or may not show y'all waxing my chin. And I decided, you know what? Why not? Who cares? It is what it is. It's a part of me now. It's something that I've been dealing with for years. My husband don't care about it. It is what it is. It's just a part of something that I have to do for me. And I only wax maybe once or twice a month, depending on how quickly the hair grows back. I used to shave, and I would have to do that every other day because it just grows and grows and grows and grows. And that was just too much. And then I used to go to a wax lady and get my face waxed, but I felt like that was just, I don't know, excruciating pain, which, don't get me wrong, it hurts when I do it too. But, you know, they just rip and keep going and keep going and keep going. Me, I could take my time and hoop and holler and jump around and pause and do whatever I need to do to lessen the pain for me. So I started waxing myself. I have been using my little handy dandy Tress Wellness wax kits for some time now. This is what it looks like. My wax is heating up right now. And then these are the wax beads that I like. There was another brand that I used to use, but I can't seem to find it anymore. So I had to find a different one. But I like the tea tree scented hard wax beads, also from Tress Wellness. These ones do really well with my skin. I originally bought the whole kit, and it had 5 or 6 little mini bags of wax in it. There was like a lemon one, a eucalyptus, a lavender, tea tree, maybe a peppermint or something like that. And I got to try each one to see how I liked it, and I liked the tea tree and the eucalyptus the best. But I've just been buying the tea tree so far. I might buy eucalyptus next time. But this is the hard wax, so I don't need like strips to put on, and it's not like a sugar wax. It's a wax that you lay, it hardens, and then you pull it. I don't know how much of my wax I'm going to show because, again, it is painful. But I've also learned some things along the way with waxing myself. So normally I will either get in the shower, let the steam, you know, dewy up my face. That tends to soften up the hairs. But if it's like a time like today where I'm doing it outside of, you know, me taking my shower or whatever and having a steam, I will take a hot rag and sit it on my chin to kind of soften up the hairs a bit, so that it's not as painful. If I don't do that and the hair is just coarse and dry like it is right now, oh, that is the worst. That is terrible. And the last time I did that, I literally cried because it hurt so bad. So I won't be doing that. But I do now. I do the hot rag maybe once or twice, and then I'll make sure that it's completely dry before I start applying wax. Because if my face is still wet, the wax won't catch like it should. And I don't want to have to do that. And another thing that I don't do is I don't pluck afterwards. Whatever little stragglies is there is just gonna be there into the next wax, because I feel like plucking hurts and I don't like it, so I don't do it. If y'all wax yourself, y'all can give me some tips and pointers. I'm always open for that, to make it, you know, less painful and more of a clean wax, because I do notice that I don't always get every little straggly every once in a while. But other than plucking, because I'm telling y'all now, I'm not doing it. But other than that, I will take whatever suggestions y'all have. If y'all have like hair growth serums that will like stop the hair growth or slow it down, or whatever the case may be, tell me those too. I'll try it. No, I'm not above trying it. As long as it's sensitive skin, because I do have eczema and really sensitive skin, which I'm just now getting eczema in my 30s, but you know, here we are. I'm going with the flow. Y'all know, y'all saw me do my own sewing the other day. This is what it's looking like. I didn't put any mousse on it today. I was using mousse the other day, which is this Shea Moisture Frizz Free, which it ain't frizz free. It will be frizz free for the moment, and then when it dries, it starts to look like this or a little poofier. So I think next time I might try to like flexi rod it, so it'll actually have like some type of a pattern versus just this damp, loose looking wave. Like, obviously I know it's body wave hair, but it ain't giving too much body with this wave. So I don't know, we still figuring out the hair, but so far so good. My sewing has been staying up with no problem. I ain't had no loose strings popping out nowhere or nothing like that. So I think I am doing fairly well with how this hair turned out. Now we got to get this chin together, because this beard got to go. So I'm going to let my wax heat up, and then I will come back. Oh, let me show y'all what my beard is looking like right now. It's bearding, so here we are. Chin, and then I got some on my cheeks, and then my little mustache, I got to get rid of that. Some over here, but the chin is the worst. And then you can see I have some gray ones coming in, which is insane to me, but you know, gray comes with age, and you know, I'm going with it. But yeah, so that's what we looking like. Yeah, so once my wax is melted, I will come back and we will get this party started. Okay, y'all, we back. So my wax is completely melted now. I don't know if y'all can see that. I got it down to 140 degrees, because anything hotter than that will burn me. So Nyla just scratched me with her nails, my goodness. First I go in with pre-wax spray. This cleanses the area. You know, gets any dirt or debris or whatever away from the area and gets it ready to be cleaned. And then I'm going to do the hot rag on my face to kind of loosen up the hairs a little bit. Some people put like powder on the area to make sure it's completely dry. I don't do that. I just, you know, pat with another towel or a paper towel to make sure that it's completely dry. Okay, so let's put this hair up so it don't be getting caught in the wax. Get it out the way. Okay. I use these little cotton rounds also when I'm doing the pre-wax, and I have an after wax spray. This one helps get any wax that may still be stuck on the face. That gets it off. And then it moisturizes the area. Which I'm almost out of these, so I need to get another pack. But first things first, you can either spray or spray and then wipe. I normally spray and wipe because it's more controlled that way. And saturate your cotton round. And then go over everything that you plan on waxing. So for me, that's basically my whole face. It will take away any sweat and dirt that you have on your chin. So clearly it's 90 degrees outside. I've been sweating. So yeah. My lip also hurts, but I think that's because those hairs are a lot more finer than my chin hairs. So them babies hurt. Now I'm going to, I have 2 rags here, one for wet, one for dry. Get my rag hot. Ooh, burning me. Let me squeeze the water out, but you want to put it on your face before the heat goes away. And I'll just hold it here for a few seconds. Let the heat get into those hairs and soften them up. And then I'll do it again. Ooh, that was hotter than the last time. Okay, get my hands right. You know what I need? I need one of those face steamers. You know what I'm talking about? The little machine, and you just put your face down in it and it steams your face for you. I need one of those. Maybe that'll help instead of me having to put a hot rag on my face. But until then, you do what you gotta do. Okay, so I've done that twice. So my face is still wet, obviously, so I'm going to take my dry rag, wipe it, make sure that I'm completely dry. And then you can feel, well, I mean, y'all can't feel, but I can feel the difference from when, before I put the hot rag on to now, because the hairs are softer. So I know that the heat saturated it and loosened it a little bit. So then what I do, I normally start with my cheek first. Put some wax on my stick. And then I twirl like this so that it doesn't fall off. Which sometimes it still does, but you know. I am not a professional. I just wax myself and myself only. So I do this and then I will put it all on my face and then spread it. And then I want to make sure that I'm pressing the wax into the skin so that it's catching the hair. This one went down a little further than usual, but that's okay. It all got to come off anyway. And then you can see the little stringies is because it's starting to dry already. And then since it's just me using this wax, I will use the same stick until it's too much like extra on there. And then I have a bunch more sticks over to the side. At a wax location, if you actually go to a professional waxer, they should be changing your stick after every single one. They should never put the stick back in the wax. But since this is my wax and I'm the only one using it, I will. So if you guys can see, it has now hardened up for the most part. And then what I do is I'll hold my skin taut, pull like a lip of it up, and then you just rip until you get it off. And then this, I don't know if y'all can see. You see the hairs from my cheek are on there, sticking out at the top. Some are in here, a couple here. But yeah. And then you can see it is gone. Oh, another thing, if y'all have something that will help with my hyperpigmentation, leave that in the comments too, because my cheeks are so dark. It's always amazing for me to look at it. Like, that's so crazy. But yeah, so I do that, and I will do that everywhere until I am done, and then do my after wax spray, and then I'm good. And then my waxes again normally last 2 or 3 weeks, give or take. And then I wax either once or twice a week, just depending on, I mean, not week, once or twice a month, depending on how much is grown out and what it's looking like. But let's keep going. Sometimes I have to blow on it just to make sure it doesn't burn me. Ooh, it's gonna drip. I knew it. My wax may be a little bit too hot as to why it dripped on me, but as you can see, I'm just dabbing it to get it off my chest, and it easily comes up. All these are just gonna come up, and then whatever I can't get off, I can use the after wax spray to get. You see how that just came off? So I mean, it's not hard, even though it can be a little messy sometimes. It's not easy to, I mean, it's not hard to clean up. And just like that, it's done. So now, since this looks like this, obviously I can't keep using it. Throw it away, put a new stick in the wax, and keep it going. I went to get the one out of my sink, and it stuck to my nail because it's not dry enough yet for me to pick it up, but that's okay. Again, after wax spray will get it off. It'll get it off my nails, it'll get it off my sink, it'll get off my skin. I don't know what they put in it, but it works. This is dry, so we're gonna go ahead and make a lip. Whew. I'm sure y'all can hear it ripping because it's literally snatching the hairs out. And there's this one. So I normally will go one way down my face, and then to clean up, I'll go the other way to make sure that I got everything. So y'all see me do that too. Once I go through the first time, I'll go through a second time as cleanup strips. And then for some reason, my left side never comes off as clean as my right side. I'm not sure why, I don't know. But it gets to a point where I keep trying to get it off, and then it just hurts so bad, I just like, you know what, forget it. Like, I'm not about to keep torturing myself. And go down the middle. There we go. If I didn't put the heat with the hot rag, it would be way worse. I would probably not be recording this video because I will be in here hooping and hollering because it hurts so bad. Granted, this hurts. It doesn't feel good, but it's not as bad as if I didn't soften the hairs up. Whew. Whew. This one is from the middle. That's a lot. There's a lot of hairs from there. It looks so weird. You see how prickly they look? It's crazy. And 3 strips. Majority of my right side is done, except for, you know, clean it. This is how we looking compared to earlier. You guys see? It's gone, basically. So, you know, how was your day? Let me know in the comments how y'all's week has been going. Oh, I don't think I've updated y'all on my weight this week. I weighed in at 319 yesterday. You know, Wednesday is my shot day. So that is another pound down, which will put me, excuse me, where did I start at? 345. I don't know why I'm blinking right now. 345. It'll put me at like 25 or 26 pounds, I think. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why that was so hard for me. But yeah, since I started April 1st, it's been 3 months, and I am 25, 26 pounds down. I think 26 pounds down. I only have 1 5 milligram pen left, which I will take next Wednesday. And then my doctor is increasing my dose to 7.5. So we're gonna see how that works out. Ooh. Woo! Okay. Here's that one. This one was not really a good strip because there's more hairs on that side. I know for sure. That's normally my hairier. Well, it looks okay, I guess. It's normally my hairier side, but I mean, we'll see when I go through the cleanup strips how many I get. But yeah, so I am still on my journey. I have my next weight management appointment with my doctor on August 14th. So my goal is, if I can, lose another 15 to 20 pounds by the time I get to my appointment, so then I can be between 35 and 40 pounds down from the starts, which will be amazing if I can do that. I am trying my hardest. I really am trying my hardest. But with this 5 milligrams, I told y'all before, it ain't working like that 2.5 was when I first started. And I was dropping instantly. Most like majority of the time, I was dropping every time I stepped on the scale. And then it was really suppressing my appetite. Whereas I feel like the 5 milligrams didn't really suppress my appetite that much. Now, I also told y'all that I changed my injection location. Since I've done that, this will be my second week that I've done it in my thigh. I have noticed that it is suppressing my appetite more. So maybe changing my location was what I needed to do. But then I'm also still having constipation issues. So I'm trying to figure out how I can get more regular without having to take a laxative every week. Because right now, you know, I'm taking my little gummies and they were working consistently, but now they kind of have trailed off a little bit and they're not working as much anymore. So then I've been taking, what is it? Magnesium citrate or something, like the little drink that you can drink. I drink those in the meantime, in between time, to make sure that I have a bowel movement. But I want to be able to, you know, go regularly without having to do all of that just to go. So if y'all have some tips and pointers on how to, number one, have one, like a good size one, I should say. I know this is TMI, I'm sorry. A good size one, and then how to have one regularly, please leave it in the comments. Oof. Oof. It's that one, this one. I don't know if y'all can see that. There's a couple on there. This will probably be the last time I use this stick, and then I'll get another one because it's looking a little crazy. Again, I'm not a professional, so if y'all watch this video and y'all like, oh, she laying that wax crazy. Yeah, it's because I do what works for me, and I'm trying to make sure I can get it on the first or second pass. And this is just what I've learned how to do on my own. My dog is never far behind, I swear. Look at her. Nyla, say hi to the people. She has her toy because she wants to play, but I'm busy right now. This is my cheek. My cheek doesn't normally ever have a lot, but they definitely have some. Y'all can see the little hairs pointing out. So now I'm going to go back, and then I'm going to go from bottom to top, because last time I went from top to bottom and do cleanup strips. I'm gonna do my lip last because the lip, whew, the lip ain't no joke. The lip ain't no joke, but it will get done, I promise you. It will get done. And then I've learned whatever way you lay the wax, you rip the opposite direction. It's from what I've seen other people do, so that's what I've been doing. If I go down, then I rip up. Go up, then I rip down, if that makes any sense. Okay. I'm gonna start down here, and then go up, and then back down, and then up, smoothing it so that it catches everything. And I always go over and try to press the wax into the skin so that it does grab everything, which obviously it still doesn't sometimes, but I try. There's a couple in there, which is why you do cleanup strips. Because I got the ones that I didn't get before. And then I know y'all can see this strip right here. I can either pick at it to pull it off, which is what I'm doing right now, or I could just go with my next wax strip and it would take it off. For those women who don't have PCOS and don't have to deal with this, you're so lucky. But for those other PCOS women like myself, they call us the sisters, like sisters. I feel your pain. I understand. I definitely get it, and I'm right here with you. And go up and back down. Up and down. And then push it in. Have y'all watched Polygamous on Netflix? Girl, that was a whole mess. I had to, you know, get past the fact that the lips don't match the words because it is an African-based movie, so, you know, they're talking over the video in English, but the lips don't match the words. If that bothers you, then you're not gonna be able to watch it. My husband can't watch it because he said I can't take it. But if you can get past that, it really is a good show. And it's like, what was it, like 22 episodes on Netflix? But basically there's a husband and a wife, and the husband more or less has a issue with being unfaithful, right? So she decides, since she knows that he is sleeping with this other woman, and she is trying to protect her brand and her business and all of the things, what if we, bring her in as the second wife? Because in Africa, polygamy is acceptable. So that ends up happening. They have their own set of kids, whatever the case may be. Come to find out, there's another woman who is actually the second wife that the first wife thought was her sister-in-law, because they've been lying this entire time saying that it's his brother's wife, when in actuality it's his wife, and he just didn't want the first wife to know. And then she also has a child that he doesn't claim as his child openly, but when he goes and visits them, she knows that's her dad. So here's this one. It gets crazy, because at one point the first wife ends up in jail, and then she meets a lady while she's in jail, and this lady has been given HIV by her boyfriend, and she had just found out, and it was a whole thing. And basically, in a nutshell, the lady that she meets in jail comes back around later in the story, when she wants to punish, I'll say, her husband for all of this stuff he's taken her throughout all this time, all of the information that he's finding out. There's more people that come into play. One of his daughter's friends, their son happens to come into, it's a whole situation that plays out, which I don't want to tell y'all everything just in case y'all watch it. But the lady with the HIV comes back around. The second wife, who ends up actually being the third wife, she ends up coming back around. Well, she leaves and then comes back around. So it's just a whole thing. But if y'all can get past the fact that the mouth don't match the words, y'all should watch it. I will say, don't watch it around children, because it is a lot of adult activity that goes on in the show. But it's not all that. But it is a lot of that, because it's surrounding this man who cannot, stop his satiation, or how, I don't know, whatever word I need to use for it. He can't stop, stepping out on his wife and having sex with other women. So it's something to watch. Nemesis is also good on Netflix. That is a really good show. If you guys haven't seen it, it's basically about a man named Coltrane who he robs people. He has him and his crew, they rob people, but then he's also like a pillar in the community. He gives back to the kids. He has charity events and all of the things. And then there's a cop who is, obsessed with trying to arrest them, because in a previous robbery where he tried to get them, his partner got killed. So he's obsessed with trying to get him. But then the cop's dad used to be a gangbanger who, ends up being intertwined with Coltrane, and it's really good. It's very action-packed. If you like action shows, that's a good one to watch. And then also watched I Will Find You on Netflix as well. That's really good too. A man basically gets framed for his child's murder, and he's supposed to spend all this time in jail, but they end up breaking him out because his sister-in-law found a picture, and the son was in the picture at an older age, like a current picture, even though the man had been in jail for 5 years saying that he murdered him. And so now he's like, my son may be alive, I have to find him. Come to find out, it was someone that the family knew who had the kid. But that's a good show as well. So, Polygamous, I will find you, and Nemesis, if y'all are looking for something to watch on just a random weekend where y'all don't have anything to do, try those out. They're really good. Oh, I think I was twirling this one for a little too long. And it's drying up. But it's okay. We're going to see what I can get out of it. Which I don't really have a choice because it's on my face, right? And then can't do nothing with this, so we're going to throw it away. Get a new one. That feels so much better. Oh my goodness. Piece of wax right there. It feels so much better. Yeah, that one was too dry. It didn't do anything but one little piece of hair. Oh, well, this one only got like 5, so maybe there just wasn't a lot over there. I don't even know if y'all can see those. Pull this off. Okay, I'm gonna do the cheeks. And then we're gonna do this lip. And then we will be done. See, it wasn't that bad. I only had a couple oohs. Only a couple. This way. I went this way, didn't I? Or did I come? I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. We're just gonna slap it on and twirl it. That's what we're gonna do. Just to make sure we just go both ways so I can get everything. Which, oh, excuse me. I am going to go, and I'm going to rip this way, because last time I ripped this way, I think. And then I'm going to go ahead and lay the other side too. Which I know for sure I went down this time, so I'm going to go up. Excuse Nyla back there. Apparently she wants to play right now. Oh no, I did. I think this way, didn't I? Whatever. Got a couple little stragglies. There's 6 in here. I don't know if y'all can see them. There's a couple in there. Well, this one has some stragglies too. No, that look like about 10. What I don't like that. Okay. I feel around, see if it's any more hairs that I could probably get, and I feel like it's some right here. So maybe I need to do like a side strip. What I mean by a side strip is going to the side. Like this. Oops. And then, you know, really get the wax in. I got a couple. All right, last but not least, the lip. Wait until y'all see how much comes up off this lip. Crazy, especially this side. I don't know why this side gets so long and so thick, but it does. Ooh. I do one half, then the other half. All at once, Woo! That hurt. You see all of them right here? I don't know if y'all can see that. Look at that. Oh my God. Whew. I'm telling you, them hurt. I think it's because the hair is so fine, but oh my gosh. Nothing but to do it. All right. And this side curves too. Trying to give me a goatee. Lord.
Excuse me. Woo. And look at this one. Look, you see what I'm talking about? Can y'all see that? Let me see. See how much hair that is? Like, why? Why would that ever be on my lip? I don't even know if y'all can see it. I hope y'all can. Okay, we are done. After wax spray, same thing. Spray it on the cotton round. And then you're gonna see how all the wax comes off. Just rub in a circular motion. Y'all see it balling up? It's coming off. And you can see some, it's on the cotton round. This one's not trying to come off. Here we go. Okay. All right. So y'all, this is all of the wax strips I use for my entire face. Look at that. That is insane. All of these strips for my face. Those in the trash. And then now this is how we're looking. Okay. I'm going to take my dry towel and wipe some of this off because as y'all can see, I'm super shiny right now. But thanks for watching part 2 of Busted to Baddie. And I hope y'all had a great day. And I will see y'all on the flip side. Bye.